Welcome back to our channel, Dazedanddelirious. I'm Matt, for those of you that don't know, and you will notice that I am missing my partner in crime today. Where do we begin? So, as you know, we've just finished our Southeast Asia trip and we had the best time ever, and you can go back and watch all our videos. They were so good, and it was just honestly the trip of a lifetime. It was so incredible. It was everything we ever dreamt of, and it really gave us that bug and a taste of what like content creating would be like full time. We just absolutely fell in love with it. After that, we headed back to the States and we visited Chaniel's family, and we were having a great time, and I was only on a 90-day visa, so I had to leave, come back to the United Kingdom, and I wanted to see my family. So that was nice, and I came back to renew my visa, and the inevitable happened. This is the fourth time now that me and Chaniel have had a visa denial. We've had to do long distance before for 8 months. So we didn't see each other for 8 months, and now we're already up to 4 weeks. We're doing great. We're in a much better headspace than we were before, and we're actually taking this time to grow individually and really just manifest and focus on what we want to do next. We obviously want to travel more. We're just not sure where. We don't know if I'm going to go back to the States or if Chaniel's going to come here. Maybe we go around Europe, maybe we go back to Asia. We're just not sure at the moment. So if you have any recommendations, feel free to pop them down in the comments. But yeah, we're just kind of in limbo at the moment, saving up. And yeah, so you've probably noticed the quality of the content is slightly different because I don't have the camera. Chaniel has the camera with her. I literally brought a backpack with me and wasn't expecting to be stuck here. I was only supposed to be here 2 weeks. So life kind of got turned on its head a bit, but it is what it is. We're making the most of it. And, you know, I think we're firm believers in things happen for us and not to us. I think so many people think the world is against them, and we used to, but now we see it as opportunity. You know, maybe we're meant to be in the places we are right now. We're still so strong, me and Chaniel, and thank God for technology. We have the likes of FaceTime and we can message every day. We have a bit of a time difference. We have an 8-hour time difference, but we just make it work. And yeah, we really don't know what the plan is. So I thought today I would just do a short video just to try and fill in what's going on, because the content is going to be a little bit tricky at the moment to keep it going. So we just got to come up with some ideas individually, and maybe we'll do some fun videos, maybe comparing America to the United Kingdom, and we don't know, but we're planning. We are in the process of applying for visas again and planning our next trip. So just watch this space and see where we end up. But for now, I'm just going to take you on the rest of my evening walk. So this is the walk. I'm so blessed that this is where I live. I live right in the countryside in between York and Leeds. It's in a place called Yorkshire in the north of England. And it's just beautiful. And this weather is very rare for this time of year. So I am just making the most of it, walking as much as I can. So I'll take you on the rest of the walk. I hope you enjoy the footage. So yeah, I am actually filming on my phone. If you're thinking, oh my God, this doesn't look as good as it usually does. But we've got to make do. I do actually do all the editing on here anyway, so it's going to be a lot easier for me. I don't have to transfer anything over. I don't have a microphone, so the sound quality is probably not as good as it is usually. But we want to stay consistent. We still want to try and upload weekly, every Sunday. So we got to do what we got to do to keep the content going. But I mean, look where I am. It's just absolutely gorgeous. This is an old quarry. It's actually next to a very famous battlefield in England called Towton. I won't go into the history of it because it's not a pleasant history, but it was a big battle, a very big battle. So yeah, we're gonna go down to a very special place now for me and Chaniel. It's where we used to walk Bailey, my dog. Unfortunately, he's no longer with us, but we used to take him down there. It was his favourite little spot, and it's also where I proposed to Chaniel. So it's just a little wooden bridge on a little horse path, and it's just such a beautiful area. You'll see. I'm not going to tell you exactly where it is because I want to gatekeep this spot and I don't want it to get busy, but we've had some amazing times down here. We've been down in the snow and gone in the water and had like icy dips. We've come down in the summer and just put our toes and set up for the day and had a picnic. It just holds a big place, it holds a place in our heart. That's the saying, right? So I'm gonna head down there now, spend a little bit of time down there on my own and just relax. But I'll take you guys with me so you can see as well. Something we'd like to ask you guys as well is, would you like us to delve a little bit deeper and do a video of me and Chaniel sort of explaining our background on maybe how we met and our story a little bit more and what exactly is going on? Because I know on our YouTube it probably appears like we're kind of here, there, living the dream and, you know, spending time in England, spending time in America, spending time in Asia. And it really looks like life is fantastic. And don't get me wrong, it is amazing, but it definitely doesn't come without its struggles. And I think a big thing about social media these days and content creators is they make out life is great and they don't tell you the bad parts and the struggles. And we don't want to hide that. We want you to know the reality of traveling and, you know, not make it sound like you can't do it. We actually want the opposite. We want to see that if we can do it when we can't even live in the same country right now, then anybody can make it happen. So yeah, if you want us to do a video just diving a bit deeper into our situation, then let us know, comment, because it's something we've thought about doing, but we're just not sure if you guys want it. So let us know. So you can probably hear the water and the wind down here. It's just opening up a little bit and we're just getting down to the beck. You may have noticed as well on our Instagram that I have been walking a lot. That's no coincidence. We have discussed potentially doing like a walking challenge. Maybe not as much as a guy we follow on Instagram. He's called Chubby Trekker and he's actually walking from England to Vietnam. If you haven't seen him, then go look at his Instagram. That's just unbelievable. All credit to them. Like, that's far. But it has definitely crossed our mind about maybe doing a walking or cycling challenge. So bear that in mind. I am trying to get fit. Whoa. I am trying to get fit. And I know Chaniel's gone back to the gym as well, so it's definitely on the cards. Right, so we are down at the beck, and it is actually flooded a little, but I will show you now what it looks like. Well, I'm sure you can see why it's my favourite spot and why it's so special. I just want to say as well, it is worth mentioning the water is usually much clearer than this. This is only because we've had a lot of rain in the past few days. But yeah, it's we've got a lot of memories down here, a lot of good ones. So it's nice just to come down here. It's very quiet, very peaceful. Just enjoy a cup of tea. And yeah, perfect Sunday afternoon. It's time to leave that spot. I have got a Sunday roast to get back to with my family. We've had a lovely morning actually. We all went on a walk this morning. It was very nice to spend time with everybody. It's nice to be back and reconnect with the family again after being away for such a long time. Get to know what they've been doing and tell all my stories about travelling. So we'll go back now, have some dinner, and then probably become a couch potato for the rest of the day. So I will take you on my journey back, or I'll close the video up here. I know it was only a short one, but like I say, we want to stay consistent. We will come up with more ideas for videos. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, if you want to see more of this as well, just where I live, it's absolutely beautiful, then I can do this all day. I can walk and take you to places. So we hope you enjoyed. Next week, it's Chaniel's turn. So you'll be hearing from her, and then maybe we'll do that video we mentioned, delve a little bit deeper into what's going on with us. But for now, make sure you subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this week's video, and we will see you next Sunday